morning. The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We have a special guest, so you know that means it's Wealth Wednesdays are around the corner. We have Stacey Tisdale.
Hey!
And you brought somebody with you today?
I did. I brought Lamine Zarad, who you will all learn about in just a minute. I'm not even going to say another word.
Okay. Now, when you come here, it's all about Wealth Wednesdays and helping people make some money, get out of debt, and fix their situation. So what are we talking about today?
Getting your side hustle on.
This is really important. Yes, this is really important for millennials and even for us. A lot of people have their main job, but then they have all these side hustles, and we have all these issues with making sure that we get paid, we send out our invoices on time. Also, just having the resources, because we have to have a different bank account for different things. So, Lamine, you started something to help with that.
Yeah, we started a bank account for really freelancers, side hustlers, entrepreneurs, anyone who wants to make a buck and really wants to collect them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the problem is that most folks today are unable to collect. In fact, entrepreneurs lost 14% of their receivables, right? Their income last year.
Mm-hmm.
I hate trying to chase down checks.
It's demoralizing. And it's also, you talk about, we were saying the average entrepreneur is losing $6,000 a year in unpaid or late payment. And, get a couple of invoices that's going to affect your ability to pay your credit card debt. It's going to affect your ability to care for your child, your home. So these are having real personal issues. And I think this is so important. And I'm so happy you guys are talking about it today, because by 2027, the majority of the economy is going to be freelancing. Right now, you have about 40% of all Americans freelancing, and we're just shifting into a gig economy because the old, work hard, save your money, get your safety from corporate America simply doesn't work anymore, because they never factored in things like student loan debt, saving for our own retirement, government shutdowns. And people are just evolving and they want their own autonomy. They want to do things that are important to them. And so the gig economy is becoming the norm. You got half the millennial generation with side hustles, big in the African American community. So he's kind of ahead of the game. He's putting in the infrastructure underneath it. But again, we get back to that whole late payment.
Now, let me talk about why you decided to start.
For years, the norm for a job has been permanent full or part-time employment. But recently, more and more people are beginning to take on a variety of short-term jobs, also known as gigs. These include things like freelancing, temp jobs, jobs in the sharing economy, and more. All of these different jobs form something called the gig economy. The gig economy is beginning to take up a larger portion of the workforce, and studies show no sign of it slowing down. This is partially due to the evolution of technology. Companies are now able to hire workers anywhere in the world who can then easily telecommute and work remotely for them. Mobile apps have allowed businesses like Uber and Airbnb to grow an enormous amount of contract workers. And social media has given people the ability to market themselves and sell their products and services at a much cheaper cost than traditional advertising. It's hard to say exactly how the rise of the gig economy will affect and change the future of the job market, but we do know that both companies and workers will need to continue to adapt to it.